Hey, good afternoon. I'm Heather Sullivan, your host of Sullivan Smart Sense. Thanks so much for being with me today. It is great to have you with us. Can you believe we have to start talking about holiday shopping? And we talk about that Christmas creep, but we're talking about it for some really different reasons this year, so early, because the whole landscape of shopping has kind of changed. A year ago, we were talking about the huge supply chain problems and stores didn't have enough of everything we wanted, and now they've got too much. So we're seeing huge sales and really early sales. I think the old days of Black Friday after Thanksgiving, I think that's kind of gone. But anyway, we're going to talk to one of my favorite people today, Bethany Hollers with Brickseek. She's going to give us strategies for the big sales that are going on. In particular, we're going to talk about the second Amazon Prime days that are happening today and tomorrow. And also, she's got some great tips through Brickseek that are going to help you save a lot of money on your shopping, not just now, but all the time. So please join me in welcoming Bethany Hollers. Thanks so much for being with us, Bethany. It's great to see you.
Wonderful to see you too. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Well, first, let's just talk about Brickseek. We're seeing more and more of these tools online, but they're all a little different. And I love some of the features that Brickseek has to help people save money. So first, let's just talk about that.
Absolutely. I love Brickseek. I came to work at Brickseek after using it personally as a private consumer for many years. So I've definitely seen the way that it's helped me and my family save money. I'm very happy to work here now and share with others how they can use it to do the same for their own families. Brickseek is basically an information tool. It's free to use to anyone who's out there on the internet. We essentially partner with the largest retailers in the country, and we track clearance trends and markdown trends. And we're constantly scanning both the internet as well as brick and mortar physical stores for markdown prices and doing all that work for you, and then bringing you these great deals and amazing finds and taking the work out of that deal hunting for you, putting money back in your pocket and helping you save.
And what I like about Brickseek is it has a way of seeing whether the price is a good price. Like, has it really dropped? Kind of I guess, what the history of the price is.
Absolutely. So, what makes us so different is the fact that our system is constantly updating in the background with pricing information, deal information, even things like trends that we see for discounts on specific brands that we hardly ever see go on sale. So, we're constantly scanning the internet, we're constantly scanning that in store inventory, and our system basically learns what a good price or what a price needs to get to in order for it to be considered a really good deal. And when we've got these types of shopping events going on, like the second Prime Day event, Walmart's rolled out its own event, Target had one, all these big retailers, it's a great tool to use because we're doing all that work for you. We're telling you what the original price was, what the current sale price is, what percentage discount that is, but more importantly, based on our experience with these specific products, if that's even a good deal.
I love that. I love that. I think I'm going to start using Brickseek more. I really like it.
Definitely.
So Phineas Benny, my cat, has decided to join us this afternoon. So y'all might see him a little bit. And I want to invite our viewers, ask any questions you have. This is a great time. Just put them down there on the Facebook page. We will pull them up, take a look at them, and help you get your holiday shopping questions answered or what have you. But let's dive in. So Amazon decided to have a second Prime Day of the year. Like, what's up with that?
Absolutely, they did. So, as you mentioned a few minutes ago, Black Friday has definitely evolved over the years. I know it's a tradition. Many of us still shop Black Friday. But once Cyber Monday was introduced, and then a few years that took that to catch on, we've really seen Black Friday kind of morph into more of just a big conglomerate shopping event. And every year we see those savings start to come out earlier and earlier and earlier. This year is no exception. Now we're in October and we're already seeing these events, which are clearly geared towards holiday shopping and holiday savings. So, to that end, yes, Amazon came out and they announced that they were going to be having a second Prime Day event in 2022. And that is called the Prime Early Access Sale. And it starts today and runs through tomorrow. And this is absolutely a sale event that is trying to get you to start your holiday shopping and saving early.
You think we might continue to see this? Like, do you think this is going to be a new thing?
Absolutely. I think every time that one of these big retailers rolls out one of these programs and then finds that it is successful, they're not going to back away from that. As consumers, we're showing them that if they put those sales and discounts out, we are willing to shop them even 3 months before Christmas or the other or any holiday season. So long as we are shopping and we're giving them our dollars, they're going to continue to do this year after year. And it's probably going to get earlier and basically probably just roll into essentially an entire 6 weeks of shopping eventually.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But it is good to shop early, I think. Make that list, stick to it. You know, you have
Absolutely.
time to shop for the lowest price on things. It's a great way to help people save money. Let's take a look at what do you think are some of the good deals right now if you're going to try and utilize the Amazon days?
Sure. So, first off, this is an Amazon Prime event, which means that this is geared towards Amazon Prime members. Any user of the site can log in and take advantage of some of these deals, but the best deals, many of the best deals, are first released to Prime members. So, the first tip that I want to give, I know many of us probably are already Prime members, but if you are not, I have a few hacks that you can still get into these sales and take advantage of some of these great deals. Amazon allows you to sign up for a 30-day free trial of Prime membership once per year. So if you've never had a Prime membership or you haven't had one at least in the past year, you could actually go to Amazon today when the sale is now kicking off. Sign up for that 30-day free trial so that you've got access to all these great deals and you get that first dibs access as well for things like the better deals, the lightning deals, and some of these other sales. So that would be my first tip. If you're not already a Prime member, just make sure that you remember to cancel that free trial before it charges you at the end of the month. But once you are a Prime member, or if you already are, some of these great deals we're seeing at Amazon, again, they are definitely geared towards holiday categories like toys, tech, kitchen appliances. I was looking through some of them today. One of the best ones I found was on Apple AirPods, the second generation. Apple is one of those brands we rarely see discounts on. We rarely see significant sales on.
Yeah.
Those
They know
second
they have us.
Absolutely. That brand loyalty is tried and true for sure. And those normally retail about $160. Those actually, with the Prime Day early access sale today, are down to $90 at Amazon. So even seeing that amount of savings for an Apple product is very significant. So that was one of them. Browsed a little bit more. I saw a Vitamix One blender, which again, that's another very brand loyal following that Vitamix has. Normally that retailed around $250. That was marked about $100 off, down to $150, $149. And then there was also a Garmin Forerunner watch, which is great for GPS and tracking your fitness and your running. And that normally retails around $350. That's marked down over 60% off to $130. So there are definitely some great deals to be had if you're keeping an eye on some of these things that are coming across the page on this Prime Early Access sale.
You just mentioned a lot of electronics, and I had heard it was maybe better to wait till we got closer to Christmas for electronic sales to kick in. But what are your thoughts on that?
That can kind of be that can be touch and go. So this is one of the reasons why it's very important to be an informed consumer. I will again say one of the important reasons that we should be using tools like Brickseek. Once you learn sale trends and discount patterns, and you become a more informed consumer, this is something I've been doing for many years. So I can look at a price like that and immediately know that's a great price. Yes, you are correct. Sometimes there will be those flash sales closer to maybe Black Friday or Cyber Monday that really have some great pricing on electronics categories. Actually, there have been a few research studies out there that have shown that it's actually the week before December 25th that we end up seeing some of those insanely low prices. But you're taking the risk there that you're so close to Christmas time at that point that you might not be able to snag that deal. You might not see it in time, might be sold out. So essentially, these retailers are taking the savings that they're eventually going to offer at some point before the holidays anyway. And if they're offering them now and you know that's a good deal, go ahead and buy it now. Snag that discount now while it's there. It's one less thing that you've got to worry about in the weeks to come.
Yeah, I agree, because if you can't find what you're looking for, you're going to end up spending more trying to find something else that you know will make whoever happy, you know. So
Absolutely.
it's
And
yeah.
these retailers as well almost always roll out a modified return policy or an exchange program. All of the major retailers, Walmart, Target, Amazon, they extend their holiday return policy. So absolutely make sure you pull it up, read the fine print, and you know what the specific holiday return policy is. But it's very likely that if you buy something right now because you see it's a great price and you happen to see it 3 weeks down the line and it's even lower, just return the one that you bought today or tomorrow during one of these sales and pick up the one at the lower price. Because of those extended return periods, you're fairly well protected that you can pick up some of these deals and know that you might still find a better deal, but you'll be able to return the one that you got now.
And I noticed because I had just ordered something recently from Amazon and now it's on sale for like 28% off. They put it right there. They knew, it's something I like because I bought it. Mm-hmm. So I was even thinking, well, maybe I need to buy another one and return the first one.
Absolutely. I mean, Walmart, Target, they have price match policies actually that they will alter for the holiday times, but it is specifically because of that. These retailers are all competing with one another. They know exactly what sales the other is going to roll out. So sometimes they'll allow you actually to do a price adjustment to get that new lower price. Or again, in the extended return policy, you can definitely take advantage of that.
Well, you just mentioned the competition between retailers. So we know several other big retailers have sort of hopped on the bandwagon as soon as Amazon. I'm sure they had to scramble because Amazon didn't even announce this very far ahead of time. So let's talk a little bit about really there are a number of stores that are offering good deals right now.
That's the great thing about these sales events. When one retailer announces that they're going to do it, and you're right, this was kind of a very last minute announcement of Amazon's, and I can't help but assume that they probably did that very intentionally due to the fact they knew that they would have competition. We see these other major retailers jump on board as well and offer their own sales. Target actually had discount deals days that they rolled out. That's actually been a few days ago. It's already ended. But Walmart launched their Rollbacks and More sale, which also commenced today. It extends one day past this second Amazon Prime Day to the 13th. So they've got some amazing sales going on as well. And then Best Buy, also fairly under the radar, they announced a 48-hour flash sale that begins today, also in competition with Amazon Prime Day. So the great thing about that is anytime that you've got competition, it's going to drive those prices down. And again, if you use a tool like Brickseek, we're doing all that work for you. So you're not having to pull up Best Buy, Walmart, Target, Amazon, see what's got the best price. It's all there in our Deals of Fall feed. And we're showing you if it's in our Deals of Fall feed, it is a good deal. And you can go ahead and assume that you are getting a great value.
Yeah, that's so cool. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Amazon sale. I mean, what are your tips for sort of strategizing to making sure that you're making the most of it? And what's the Amazon deal page? What's that all about?
So anytime that Amazon launches one of these Prime events, they will have a specific page. You can go right to the Amazon website. It will link right to it. It'll tell you all the current deals that are going on. If it's a lightning deal, which is essentially a limited time offer deal, it will tell you the ones that are currently active and how much more time you have to go and take advantage of that deal, as in like when it will end. And it will tell you the upcoming lightning deals so that you can get ready at your computer and be ready in 19 minutes when that next lightning deal hits. And so that's a great way to just keep checking in on that page every so often throughout the day, see what deals are coming up, what might interest you. And essentially, not only is it Amazon that's offering great prices, a lot of people don't realize Amazon is full of third-party sellers. I think most people think they place an order at Amazon and that merchandise is coming directly from Amazon, and that is absolutely not the case. A lot of the things that you purchase off of Amazon are actually being sold by third-party sellers, and they get in on the Amazon Prime Day sales as well. So even something that you might not see announced on that main page, if you're searching around for something that maybe you've got in your cart, you've been waiting to see if it goes on sale, go check those things that you've got in your save for later list, because many of those third-party sellers will actually jump in on the savings and discount those prices as well. It's a great way to save money on anything that you've kind of been holding off on.
Really need the Amazon warehouse deals, because I even saw this pop up when I was searching for something. So we're talking about refurbished items.
I absolutely love telling people about Amazon warehouse deals because more often than not, no one has any idea what I'm talking about. And it is the number one best way to save money at Amazon. Amazon's not huge on when we think of coupons, big sale events, aside from things like Prime Day, I don't typically think of Amazon offering discounts, but so many people have not heard of Amazon warehouse deals. This is something that's a year-long thing. This is not specific to Prime Day or the event that's going on today, but I love telling people about it. Essentially, Amazon warehouse deals, they're often referred to as like new deals, open box deals. So if a warehouse deal is available for a specific product that you're looking at, it's going to be listed alongside all those other available offers for that item. And a lot of times I think people actually skip over this portion of the page. So if you're looking at Amazon, you're looking at an item you want to buy, that price is normally off to the right-hand corner, how much it costs. But if you scroll down a little bit, there will be a little box that says other offers starting at whatever price. And if you click into that box, it's going to show you all those other third-party sellers that are also offering this same item. But it's also going to show you whether or not there might be any available Amazon warehouse deals for that item. And it's important to note that these items are not necessarily customer returns. It's not necessarily something that Amazon sold and then, the customer sent it back and they're just trying to sell it, sell it off. Not the case. Sometimes something as minor as a scratch on the outside box or a dent on the corner of the box could render an item eligible to be sold as a warehouse deal. These items go through quality control checks before they're listed for sale. Amazon will provide a detailed description of the condition of each item, what might be wrong. Maybe it will say dented outside box, cosmetic damage on outer packaging, something like that. It's one of the easiest ways to save money on Amazon and get your gift shopping done early. You can easily save over 70% off on certain items. I have ordered Amazon warehouse deals more times than I can ever count. I've never but once had to return an item, and that's because actually the shipping carrier dropped it in my driveway. So it actually didn't have anything to do with Amazon. But things, I'm looking at my printer table over here, and I think that originally retailed for close to $200. It had a small dent on the outside of the box. I think I got it for, I want to say like $89. I mean, massive savings. This is a great, great way. I always recommend before you push that buy button, go and check and see if there's any Amazon deal offers available for that product that you're looking to purchase.
Yeah, and I think that's so good because it's just good recycling too,
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit about the new Amazon Access program for people that are on that receive government subsidies?
Yes. So Amazon recently rolled out what they're calling Amazon Access. It's a new hub program essentially that offers resources to make shopping and saving at Amazon easier for everyone. The key part of this program is called Prime Access, and essentially that is a discounted Prime membership program for those who qualify through a government they're government assistance recipients. Essentially what it is it offers all the benefits of Prime for about half the price. And you can get all the exclusive benefits and perks of a Prime membership for just $6.99 a month, which again is 50% off the cost of a full price membership. There's also other key ways to save within Amazon Access, things like certain items that are available under the SNAP program, the BET program. They've got an Amazon layaway program and a lot more. So it's really a great program that they've rolled out. You can qualify in just a few minutes by uploading, some valid ID and government assistance documentation. But it's especially in these harder financial times and with inflation soaring through the roof, it is a great program that they've rolled out that really helps as many people as possible be able to jump in and get those savings.
Yeah, I like that. Well, as we're starting to wrap up a little bit here, do we need to worry about the supply chain issues that we did last year? I mean, should people be concerned that they make sure they order early and all of that?
I would absolutely say better safe than sorry. So throughout the past few years, especially in 2 years ago, we absolutely were seeing some supply chain issues that were really biting people closer to the holiday time if they procrastinated and didn't get their not just their shopping, but also their shipping done in time. So I would absolutely with these earlier access, Prime Day access events, Walmart's deal events going on, Best Buy, all these other ones, if you see things that are on your list and you feel like it's a great price, go ahead and take advantage of that now. Get that stuff sitting in your closet and ready to wrap now so that you are not taking that risk, because I have a feeling we might see that closer to the holiday times, where some of these things, specific, not necessarily the stuff that's in store because they're making sure they've got that stuff there for the Black Friday stuff. But some of these online deals, I would say jump on them now rather than risk doing it later. And hand in hand with that is also, if you're shipping gifts anywhere, I would absolutely be doing that probably by the end of November. I would not risk some of the mail delays and package delivery delays that we've seen in years past. I have seen people actually ship stuff out at the last week of November and it still not get there until after the holiday times. And if you wait too long and some of these shippers become inundated with packages, they can make very last minute announcements saying, sorry, if you ship this way, or this way, we can't guarantee it's going to get there in time. And then you're caught having to pay very hefty fees in order to do some of the more expedited shipping methods. And it's just ending up costing you money in the long run. So this is we're still in a time where you should be trying to get all your holiday stuff done early. We'll put it that way.
It really reduces your stress too, right? You know, the more organized. I love kind of being done with Christmas early and then watching everybody else stress out. And
I am done my shopping for the most part by October. I take advantage of these type of sales that are going on. I use Brickseek to shop all throughout the year. So when stuff goes on clearance after Christmas time, I'm doing Christmas shopping in January and February and throwing that stuff in my attic for later in the year. And you are absolutely right. My anxiety is so low on watching everyone else scramble around. So do yourself a favor, and also, you know, just as importantly, your pocketbook a favor, and just get your shopping done now.
Yeah,
we're making it easy enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, before we go, so this is, it's Brickseek that you want to go to. Do you download this like an extension browser, or how does someone utilize it?
You can use it directly straight off the internet, brickseek.com. We also have both an iOS and Android app. They're available in both stores, so you can take that right in the palm of your hand. We have a ton of tools and a ton of different ways to help you save across all major retailers. But specifically when you're talking about these specific online sales events, we just make it so easy. I love telling people, don't even take even more of the hassle out of it. Now you're getting your shopping done early, and we're making that even easier for you by putting that right in your face, telling you what deals are out there, what's a good deal, how much you're saving, whether or not it's a good deal, great deal, amazing deal. Takes all the work out of it and gets one more thing off your holiday to-do list.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much. And Bethany Hollers, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. It's great to talk with you again.
You as well. Thank you so much.
All right. And thank you so much for being with us. Hope we gave you some good ways to try and save some money. I know dollars are so tight right now with inflation. We're expecting our next inflation report to come out this week. So hopefully we gave you some good tips, I think, to help you save some money this holiday season. And you heard Bethany, just start early. And this week is a good week to do it with all of the crazy sales that are going on. So let us know if you have any other questions about anything else. Send those show topic ideas my way, and we will see you next time.